Let's see. Okay, okay. Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm just trying to make sure I am doing good. Okay. Yeah, I keep trying to switch things up and trying to get everything going really well. Hello, hello. Hey, hi, and hello. I am Charmaine, also known as Purpose Life Coach Char. How are you doing today? And welcome to day 5 of me going live. So this week, I have been talking about purpose. I have been talking about clarity, reconnecting with ourselves, putting ourselves first, and getting to the roots of the issue. And just as a reminder, I am a very transparent person, okay? I'm going to be real, raw, and honest, but my goal is never to be harsh or condescending in any way. I'm always coming from a place of being genuine because my goal is that we continue to grow so that we can operate fully in our purpose and our identity, okay? So as always, I get on here for about maybe 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and I am very respectful of your time. If you want to catch the replay, you can catch that at Purpose Life Coach Char on YouTube over there. And if you do catch the replay, please put hashtag replay so that I can acknowledge you and say hi because I value your time for even however long it is that you sit and listen and talk with me. Okay. So, just to kind of recap what we've been talking about over the past few days, we've talked about how we can get lost in our roles and our titles. We talked about how we lose ourselves, how we are not showing up for ourselves, and how we're not processing our emotions. So, we're going to go just a little bit further on today because I want to say this because you can process something and still hold on to it. And a lot of us don't, what a lot of us, we don't struggle with knowing, okay? But what we struggle with is acknowledging and releasing. That is what we struggle with. We know what hurt us, we know what affected us, and we know what we've been carrying, but we don't let it go. And you can't heal what you keep holding on to. So if you're not willing to let it go, how do you expect to heal? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So one of the questions I told you to ask yourself in the journal yesterday is, who do I need to forgive? Right? So forgiving others. Some of us are holding on to what people did. Some of us are holding on to what people said. And we've heard the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Right? That is so far from the truth because words stick. And if that seed is planted deep enough, it can change who you are, how you speak, how you move, what you do, what you receive. But the real one is the thing we have to understand is we've got to be able to forgive ourselves for what we allowed, Because in some cases, we teach people what we accept. We don't show them that we have boundaries. We don't show them that we have standards. We don't, we, what we're showing them is that we accept anything. And it's time to stop that. It's time, because at that point in time, we didn't know. But where we are today, now we do. And that's okay. We have to accept accountability for what we didn't know at that time. But now that we know, we need to move differently. So how can you fix it? So now you can fix it. So sorry. Now you can change it. And now you can show up differently. And you don't have to explain that to anybody. And for what we stayed in too long, because we held on to it, now we can finally release it. And guess what? You don't need an audience for that. You just have to be willing to release it, meaning that you have to go in the depth of your heart and say, I forgive myself for what I didn't know, for what I allowed, for forgetting about me, for forgetting that I matter. Because you're holding yourself hostage and calling it healing. And we can't do that. So why we don't release? We hold on because it hurt. We feel like our feelings and our emotions aren't valid. They're not going to hear us. They're not going to forgive us because what was said or what was done mattered to us. So it changed us. But holding on doesn't fix it. It keeps you tied to it. It keeps you stagnant. It stifles your growth. So what is tied to your roots? What is stopping you from growing? What is slowly killing a part of you? Think about it. Self-check. So what are you still holding on to? And be honest. Be completely honest with yourself. Is it really them or is it you? So what I want you to do today in your journal, write it out, name it, acknowledge it, and then ask yourself, am I ready to release it? With each and everything that you wrote down, pause and ask, am I ready to release this? Because at the end of the day, it's up to you. I can point it out. I can bring it up. But you have to do the work. I can't do it for you. Because you can't carry it and become who you're called to be. Not fully. It's not possible. Because if you keep continuing to carry something, you're not operating in your full potential. And I say that because if you think about it, if you got a part of you sectioned off, you're not operating. You're operating partially. You're not operating fully. because you're hiding a piece of you, which is part of your identity. So come sit with me again tomorrow. This is a safe space. If you are comfortable enough, please feel free to drop a comment below, because you never know how your comment might help change someone else's life. And let's continue to grow together so we can operate in our purpose. So until tomorrow, I am Purpose Life Coach Shar. And remember that serenity is more than peace of mind. It is peace within inner self. I hope that and pray that you have a wonderful and amazing day. Until next time.